Hey y'all, welcome to Mississippi Girl Life. I'm just a country Mississippi girl married to a New York City boy and a mom of three living in North Carolina.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So y'all, this goes to show you just how fast things can change. Okay, so if y'all remember yesterday, because today is what today is April 18th, so it would have been, I think, yesterday or the day before. I did a live stream. I did a live stream about the drought, okay, here in North Carolina. And I gave y'all the area that it was in. Even though they say all of North Carolina is in a drought, I gave y'all the area of where like they was gonna start the mandatory stage 1 mandatory restrictions for the drought. All right, cool. So I'm in Onslow County, all right, and got up this morning or whatnot, get everything together or whatnot, about to go take a hot shower. Normally in the shower, I'm able to, like, I turn it up and I have it on the hottest it can go. Like, it be scalding hot, okay? And I turn it up, and normally I don't have to stand directly under it. I can stand forward because it shoots out and it's got so much pressure. Not this morning. Not this morning. Now, mind you, I also looked up and tried to see if Onslow County was under any restrictions. Only thing I can see where it was saying voluntary or whatnot, but nothing mandatory for this area, even though the whole North Carolina area is under a drought. Please tell me why. The pressure was so low. Okay? The pressure was so way lower. And the water was hot, but not as hot as it used to be. And for it to have been all night, I'm the first one to get up and shower. That water should have been scalding hot. The pressure seems like it was cut down. Now, mind you, when I say this is how quick things can change, there still haven't been anything that I seen saying anything about the pressure or whatnot. But what if I would have got up and the water was completely off? Like, they would have been, because they talked about whole right now I guess it's voluntary. But voluntary for who? Okay. Now, to make sure it wasn't just nothing here, I have asked around. Other people experienced the same thing. Okay. So, no, it wasn't just here. So, you got to think about, what if you get up and the water is off? Because if they hold back, if this thing get even worse and they hold back, sometimes things happen you won't be warned. And that is why we prep. We prep for things that is, I guess you could say, unforeseen occurrences, and also things that we do see could happen. We go ahead and prep for those things. But getting up, everybody want to shower, water pressure low, water is not that hot, and I ain't saw nothing, no issues in my area or anything. But multiple people was dealing with it. How bad is it actually going to get? When you're talking about a drought and restrictions and stuff being put in play, just like we talked about on the live stream, when you start looking into that, and my thing is, that was some honey buns that commented that they didn't even know nothing about it, and they stay up here in North Carolina. It's not their fault they don't know nothing about it. It's probably the fact that it's not being pushed. Again, not to cause a panic, but that is why we prep. That's why we prep. So whenever information decides to be out, you ain't out there in the chaos. Okay. Now, like we talked about, when you start needing water to bathe in and stuff, don't nobody want to be walking around stinking and funky and nasty. You need water for more than drinking. It starts with the pressure being cut back. The pressure is low. To oh, you only can use water between such and such times, which in some areas they doing that. And people are not even paying attention to it. Some people are not even paying attention to it. You have to flush the toilet and everything. You got to look at how much water is actually just in my neighborhood. Every house in this whole neighborhood has toilets. When I think they used to say, I read this years and years ago. When you flush the toilet, I think you use a gallon of water or more just to flush it with one flush. Okay, and everybody flushing toilets. Everybody's the people that got lawn and water in their lawns or gardens or whatever the case may be. That's a lot of water. So again, you probably like, MGL, why are you talking about the drought again? Because it's important. Don't wait till those people go out there and they realize, just like in this area, nothing was said. Got up, low pressure, nothing was said. Okay? Don't wait until something is really being put out there and it's all over the news headline, constantly. Emergency. You know, there's a water. I just did a video earlier talking about how they can hold things. Don't wait to where you limited to only 2 cases of water. Don't wait to that, or maybe 1 case. And now you got to figure out how to drink water, cook with water, and clean yourself and things with 1 case of water for maybe about 4 or 5 people in the house. Everything is not going to be, it may get thrown out there, but sometimes actions are done when you don't even know when it comes to some of this stuff. Okay? So I wanted to bring that to y'all attention and let y'all know that is exactly what we experienced this morning. I like my hot, full pressure showers. But what can you do about it? If it's not available, you know, you make sure you have things, or you strategize, or your skills come into play. But while it's supposed to be available and it's not available, that's where the frustration come in at. You know? That's where the frustration come in. It went from I can turn my shower thing on in my head, the force from it make you can have to stand further towards the back of the tub and you still get fully hit, to standing directly under it. Directly under it, just to try to get the pressure, just to try to get a lot of water. And that was this morning. Okay? So make sure y'all are paying attention to things. All right? Make sure y'all paying attention to things. Okay? So that's what I wanted to bring to y'all attention. That's what I wanted to let y'all know. And continue to keep your eyes open. Watch this drought, not just for in North Carolina. Watch this drought everywhere else. Because I'm pretty sure if it's happening here in North Carolina, it's happening in you got places like Texas and California and stuff that gets really hot. And I don't know if they going through a drought. And then you got to watch these people, like I said, starting fires and stuff. They got to put that out. That's using water. Now, I don't know if that pressure was lowered like overnight to the early morning. I haven't seen anything. I don't know if they're going to put something out and say, wow, or something they doing, but we wasn't under any restriction. It just said voluntary, not mandatory right now. Okay? So I didn't voluntarily lower my pressure, my water pressure at the house. That seemed like that was done. Okay? So, in some kind of way. If it wasn't done in some kind of way, I'm going to say this. If it wasn't done, it just shows you how quick things can change. Okay? But we are dealing with this drought stuff, so you just never know. All right? So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get off in here. Y'all make sure y'all stay watchful. This is not to make nobody panic or nothing, but you need to be getting your water. Okay? You need to be getting your water. There's so many reasons why you need to be getting your water. Okay? No matter where you are. So I'm going to talk to y'all in the next one if it's God's will. Love y'all. Bye.